On our side at Graphic Communications Group, we believe that the powering brand, which is Graphic Business, has a mandate to help business provide relevant information about business, about industry, that enables decision makers come to a good place and an informed place when they are making decisions. It is on this basis that we are supporting Trustwork Oakbuild Consulting on this project financing 2019. Business thrives on capital, and as the chairman has rightly indicated, competitively priced capital. This initiative is aimed at helping businesses who are looking to source funding to inject into their businesses as we endeavor to grow, to be well prepared in their documentation. As those of us in the media, I'm not a financial expert anyway, so I'm not going to speak on the finance. I can speak to packaging and documentation and the facts behind what is relevant and what is not. As those of us are aware, it is imperative that when you're putting information out, it comes in a form that is meaningful, it is readable, and speaks to the core of what it is that you're seeking to attain. It is on this basis that we have made our vehicles available to this investment opportunity to help drive project financing 2019. As you all know, Graphic sits with a portfolio of 6 print titles: the Daily Graphic, the Mirror, the Graphic Business, which is powering this brand, Graphic Showbiz, Junior Graphic, and also Graphic Sports. As you can tell, African Cup is going on in Egypt, and we are reporting extensively on that, as we do with business, as we do with daily news. Beyond that, we have 2 digital interfaces: the graphic.com.gh web vertical, which straight away puts us in a global perspective. Although we were initiated as a local business, we are already global. And our News Plus app also adds to that vertical. So already we are sitting with 8 channel verticals, including a print packaging and production company, GPAC. All of these are anchored on the premise of providing quality communication at each brand interface level. And so for us, putting our might behind this opportunity, Business Finance 2019, under the auspices of Trustwork Oakbuild Consulting, brings a certain degree of strength, credibility, and value in communication that we would use to help businesses access the right levels of information in this educational endeavor. And also, when they get to sit with the experts at the seminar and work levels, they're able to tap into those streams of knowledge to build position papers that enable them access reasonable financing and capital to grow their businesses. I'd entreat all of you to pay particular attention to this opportunity as it comes up in November 2019, and also implore our friends in the media gathered in here and those who are not here to support such an opportunity. For us as a national brand, we are firmly behind the national developmental agenda, and it is imperative that we help businesses of this land become globally competitive on the likes of what others have done out of their own countries. There is nothing better than having something that originates of you and that is yours. There's a saying, I'm a Fanti, I speak a little bit of Fanti, even though I cannot necessarily write, that when your mother is in the kitchen, you never go hungry. Even if there's one ladle of food in that pot, mommy would ensure that son or daughter is looked after. We would challenge ourselves and commit to this project financing 2019 to educate the marketplace and help support Trustwork Oakbuild Consulting to empower businesses, enable them to source the levels of financing with the right levels of skill development and education that enables business source those capital that we require. On that note, I say thank you very much, and we entreat you to support Graphic Communication Group to build this project Finance 2019 to a level where we would all be proud of, so that come another year, 2019, we'll come and speak about the successes, some of which the chairman referred to, and I believe others will speak further to.